Chris Hughton, first of all, a terrific start to your Albion career.
Yes, it was, and we had to ride our luck a little bit up against a very, very good passing team, and but we defended well, and we had to. Mind you, I did feel that of the better chances, I felt we had they might have had more. They might have had more ball in the box and created that little bit more around the box. And of course, David had to make a couple of real good saves. But I thought we had the better chances, and yeah, it's certainly nice to get that win.
You talk about defensively. How important to have your skipper back today, Chris?
Well, he's a big player on the pitch and off the pitch, and we all know what a captain, particularly a captain that's been at a club for a while, can give the changing room and can give the team. And I thought he was excellent tonight.
It was a game that always looked like it had a goal in it. You were very bold with your substitutions.
Yes, well, we're tight on the squad at the moment. We've had 4 players, the lone players that have gone back in. Of course, Greg has joined us only yesterday. We certainly need to make sure that we complement the squad with what we've got. They showed an awful lot of ambition at times today, but they had to be resolute. Sometimes when you make the substitutions at the time, sometimes they come off, and surprisingly Chris got the second goal, but he had a great chance to score probably 5-10 minutes before that. So yes, it's one that come off, but we're up against a good team today, and there's no surprise that they've done as well as what they have this season.
Chris O'Grady did well. He's been on loan at Sheffield United. He seems to come back a different player, Chris.
Well, I think it's about opportunities, and of course what he has done is he's had some opportunities today, and of course the last game against Fulham, and I think any player that's all they want, and if you have an opportunity to look at somebody, then you can assess, and I think if you look at his input in the 2 games that he's been involved, then he has made a big input, and but it gives me a real good opportunity to have a look at him now.
And Greg Holford as well, he plays a variety of positions. I'm not too sure he's played sort of out on the left wing too often, Chris. Was that an inspired move?
No, I wouldn't say inspired. It was they were starting to have the lion's share of possession, and sometimes you get a feeling that you're resilient, but they could break through at any moment. And I just had that feeling at that time that they were starting to put us under a fair bit of pressure. So really, it was just to try and shore things up a little bit, try and play a little bit more on the counter-attack, and of course look to hit Chris O'Grady at the front. But he is a versatile player, and I'm quite sure he can play in a few more positions than that.
Talking about the first goal from Lewis Dunk, a terrific delivery from Solly March, pace into the box.
Yes, and probably about time, because our deliveries from set plays was very poor today, and I think certainly with Lewis, he's won already this season, has showed that if the quality of the ball's good enough, he can get on the end of it. Somebody that's particularly this season has scored goals, but it was that type of delivery is the type of delivery that sometimes can go straight through, but we needed that at that moment.
You've only been at the club 5 minutes, Chris. What was your assessment of the squad and the overall performance today?
Well, my assessment is probably what I knew before I came here. We've lost a lot of lone players, so we certainly need to add to the squad. I know what is here, and I've got a good idea of what is here already and the quality of what is here already. Certainly at the back, we've got a lot of experience. We're quite young in midfield, and of course Darren Bent, who was here, went back. So it gives me an opportunity over the next few days to assess the squad, but certainly we are looking at the opportunity to try and strengthen.
And in terms of the FA Cup, you said before the game it was an important match, Chris, and you're into the 4th round now. Yeah,
which is great, and it's I think the feeling from the players, it's back-to-back wins, which is always something really nice and something very confidence boosting for. And today wasn't just about the FA Cup; it was about being the next game. And as a player and as a manager, you want to win games, and I hope that gives us a little bit more confidence going into the next group of games.
I watched you coming out of the tunnel before the match. You got a terrific ovation from the Albion fans. That must have been nice.
Yes, it was very nice, and I'm delighted to be here. It's a very, very good club with with great facilities and ambitions, and of course they want to try and realise them ambitions as quick as possible.
And how much are you looking forward to the next week, Chris? It's a clear 7 days. There's been a lot of football recently, but 7 days to really get your feet under the table, I guess.
Yes, because it has been very, very hectic. I only joined, of course, on Wednesday, and then of course you're straight into games. Fortunately for me, most of the preparation work as regards the video analysis and stuff that had been put together had already been done, which gave me a little bit more breathing space. But really looking forward to next week, assessing the players and a real opportunity to sit down with the players as well.